Hi, boys and girls. Mr. Fleming here. Today I'm going to show you how to solve this week's independent problem solving. So I'm going to solve it for you, and then I want you to try to explain how did I solve it? What steps did I take? And to explain today, I want you to use those explain sentence starters that we've practiced in class. So I got first I, last I, next I if you have to, and then finish it off with referring back to that answer. This proves my answer is. All right, just like we practiced in class. So let's go ahead and get started. So while I'm reading this, I'm going to use some cubes action here while I'm reading. So let's go ahead and take a look at this question here. So let's see. Pernika is helping her father retile the wall behind their stovetop, called the backsplash. The backsplash is 2.5 feet wide and 2.5 feet tall. The tiles they are using are squares with a side length of 1/4 foot. The tiles are sold in boxes that are 15 tiles in each box. Wow, okay. So we have a lot here to look at. So I know that first, let's read what we have to find. So, what is the area of the backsplash? So, I need to find the entire area of that backsplash. So, to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look and see if I can make a rectangle that would resemble the backsplash. So, here you are. Here's my backsplash. I need to find the area of that. Well, let's go back into the text here and let's discover what was the length and width again. Okay, here we have the width, so that's 2.5 for the width. So 2.5. Here we are, 2.5, and then the height is 2 feet. And I need to find the area of that. That will give me the square footage. So to find the area of that, all I'm going to do is just add 2.5 plus 2.5 twice. Why twice? Because that I'm adding it twice because of that 2 feet that's given there. Length times width equals area. Um, and that's something you've been practicing for years. But we could also add 2.5 two times to get our answer. So if I add that two times, if I add the whole numbers first, I would get 2 plus 2, which equals 4. And then if I add the halves together, a half plus a half is 1. So let's add one more half to that, or one more whole to that, and then we would get a final answer of 5 square feet. So that's how we find that square feet, was to add 2.5 two times, 5 square feet. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the little bit more tricky part, and that's that 1/4 here. So imagine we have itty bitty tiles. Each one of those is worth 1/4 in length. So in length as well as width, both length and width. All right. So let's think about it. Hmm. How many 1/4 does it take to equal one whole? That's right. That would take 4/4, right? So let's pretend here. Let's say that I had 2 feet. So if I had it in half right here, so let's say that's half, I would need one, two, three, four tiles, square tiles, to meet 1 foot, right? So how many more do I need to get to 2 feet? So this is at 1 foot. I need 2 feet. So I need four more. So let's get that four more. One, two, three, four. I'm sorry it's not perfect. It's kind of hard. So how many 1/4 tiles do I need for the height? Let's count them together. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 total 1/4 tiles. 8 tiles for the 1/4 tiles. Okay, I need 8 of them for the heights. Well, let's figure out, well, what would be the length. So let's figure out that length. Just like we already kind of already know how many tiles would take to go all the way across. Well, I did 2 feet already. How many did that take? It took 8, right? So all I need is figuring out 1/2. So how many 1/4 equals 1/2? How many 1/4 does it take to equal 1/2? That's right, 2/4. So all I need to do is just add 2 more tiles, just 2, onto the 8 tiles that I already figured out. So 8 plus 2 equals 10. Now I need to figure out how many total tiles would there be all together. So if there's 10 tiles going for the length, there's 8 tiles for the width or the height. I multiply them. 8 times 10. So 8 times 10 equals 80. 80 total tiles to complete the whole backsplash above the stove top. All right. So now let's look at that second question. How that deals with the tiles. How many boxes of tiles should Parnika and her father buy? How many boxes? Well, if I go back up here and look at my text, there are 15 tiles in each box. How many tiles do I need? 80. That's right. So let's do some addition real quick. I'm going to do that up here because I'm kind of running out of room. So 15 tiles plus 15 tiles equals how many tiles? That's right, 30. Very good. What if I add another box? So that's add another 15. Now we're at 45. I need 80. Okay, so I've done 3 boxes so far. All right, what if I add another box to make 4 boxes? So 14 plus 15 makes how much? What is 40, or I'm sorry, 45 plus 15 equals 60. So now I'm at 4 boxes. Okay, 60 is not enough. I need 80 tiles, so let's add another 15. So add to make 5 boxes. Right, so that equals 60 plus 15, 75. 75. Oh, we're so close. How many more tiles do we need? We only need 5, so I have to get another box. So instead of 5 boxes, it's going to be 6 boxes. So if I add 15 more tiles to that, I'm going to have a total of 90 boxes. So 90 tiles. So I'm going to have some leftover tiles here, aren't I? But I just need those 5. So out of those 6 boxes, that 6th box, I'm only going to take 5 tiles left, okay? So looking at our answer here, how many boxes of tiles should Parnika and her father buy? The answer here is 6. So we have 5 square feet. How did we do that? We took 2.5 plus 2.5 because 2.5 times 2, or you can do addition, 2.5 plus 2.5, okay? And we got 5. And then we had to figure out how many total tiles to get. So how did I do that? Well, I figured out, well, how many 1/4 go into 1 foot? That would be 4. So if I had 2 feet, that would be 8 tiles. That's what we had here, right? And then over here, for the length, we had to figure out for the length, was 2.5. So if 2 feet was 8 tiles, all I needed was 2 more tiles, so that would be 10 total tiles. And if I multiply to figure out the area of the number of tiles, of how many tiles I'll need to cover it, that would be 10 times 2, which equals 80. And then after that, final step, I had to figure out, well, if each box had 15 tiles in it and I need 80, how many boxes do I need? That would be a total of 6 boxes. I know this question is a lot. There's a lot to handle here, but give it a shot. Maybe if you can't explain the whole thing, because it is a lot to explain, maybe just focus in on that A step. How did I find the area, the square feet there? How did I do that? Can you explain that to me? Or how did I figure out how many tiles total? That 80? How did I get that answer? Explain one of those to me if you are a little bit confused. And don't forget, you can always rewind, fast forward a little bit to go back. This is Mr. Fleming. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And now it's time to explain using our explain sentence starters. I got, first I, then I, last I. This proves my answer is. Give it a go. Bye.